Look, when you're dealing with a quarterback who's worth $400,000, everybody involved is going to put out a little extra effort.
Because he's rich?
No, not because he's rich, because a knee injury can endanger the guy's career. And if anything ever happened to...
Whatever I am, I owe to my heart!
Who's that?
That, my friend, is Miss Knockabout.
Same question. Who's that?
You're kidding, right? Miss Knockabout is an idol to the preschoolers of the city, Doctor. Electronic playmate. On the tube 5 hours every week. Brilliant young intern by the name of, Harden, I think it was, requested Miss Knockabout be invited to entertain in the children's ward. And, as you can see, his brilliant suggestion was acted upon.
Idol of the preschoolers, huh?
That's what I said, yeah.
Want me to get her autograph for you?
No.
Okay, Canarinos! Everybody to the horses!
Special, please. Come on. You promised.
I never promised you that I'd do my triple special. All right. Now, if I do my triple special, we all promise to go back inside?
Yeah!
Gee whiz, a triple special.
Hey, it's not every day you get to see one of those.
Are you ready? Oh, I hope I am.
Let's cut.
Yep. You all right?
I see by your outfits that you must be nurses.
Hi. This is Dr. Pettit, and I'm Dr. Harden. I was the one who asked for you.
You were? Well, isn't that peachy keenery now?
Anything we can do for you?
Well, I sincerely hope so. You see, I happen to be in agony, and I think I'm going to faint. And I'm not kidding.
Do you wonder what it would be like to get your high school diploma at home in your spare time?
I feel better about myself. I know now that I can go on to do almost anything.
But it's so much different when you have it.
If you're finding that the lack of a high school diploma is holding you back, do what they did. Call ICS now and get free information on how you can finish high school at home in your spare time. It can mean more money, more job security, more career choices. According to government statistics, high school graduates earn from $2,000 to $6,000 more a year. So act now. There's no obligation and no salesman will visit you. Call ICS at this toll-free number for free facts on getting your high school diploma the easy way, at home in your spare time.
It can change your whole life.
Call 1-800-435-3100 for free information by mail. Find out how easy it is to finish high school at home in your spare time. Call now, 1-800-435-3100.
With this certificate, you can trade in any old chair in your home and get $200 toward the purchase of a classic model contour chair.
I traded in my grandchild's old chair.
I found this chair in the basement.
I traded in a beauty like this. Got $200 towards my contour.
Trade in any old chair, no matter what its condition, and you'll receive $200 toward the purchase of the classic model contour chair of your choice. Why get a contour? Because contour is the most healthful, relaxing chair ever invented. Adjusts at the touch of a button and features soothing built-in heat and massage. To get full details about contour chairs and this free trade-in certificate through the mail, call me toll-free now.
Call 1-800-445-6000. That's 1-800-445-6000. Toll-free, call 1-800-445-6000.
Miss Post, I'm afraid there's some damage to that knee. I think we better go in and take a look at it.
Doctor, my mother did not raise my knee to be a tourist trap.
To get a nice pack for that knee, I'll arrange an operating room for later in the day.
Right, Doctor.
Is everybody as pleasant as old... What's his name?
Old what's-his-name is Dr. Quentin. You're lucky to have him. He's the best.
The best for what? I mean, what do I have?
I'm not the expert. Dr. Quentin is.
Well, at least give me the technical term for it. Is it a boo-boo on the knee?
All I want is a reason. Now, that's not asking too much.
I gave you a reason.
Which I will not accept.
There are only so many openings.
That is a lie.
I hope I didn't hear you correctly, Doctor.
I'm sure it's very well meant on your part. But the fact of the matter is, 5 interns requested service under Dr. Quentin while he's here. 4 were accepted. I was not. Why?
You were denied the chance to work with Dr. Quentin at Dr. Quentin's request.
Okay, why?
When you get as good as your job at Dr. Quentin, you're allowed to be a little eccentric. Whether you agree or whether you don't, you go along just to watch him work. One of his eccentricities is the fact that he doesn't want to work with lady doctors.
Suppose he turned down Cal because he doesn't want to work with black doctors. Would you call it eccentric, or would you call it what it is?
Oh, lady doctor, you're asking for it because Quentin is not going to pave your path with roses.
I've worked with tougher men than Dr. Quentin.
You have. All right, I'll talk to him. Now go on, get out of here.
Oh, Peter, good plans you got here.
Thank you.
What about a scrub nurse? Have you got one with good orthopedic experience?
Miss Reynolds, she'll be here with you.
All right. That should do it, then, as far as I'm concerned.
Not quite, Doctor. There's something I want to talk to you about.
It's not bigotry. It's got nothing to do with bigotry.
Then why?
Look, if she were going into OB or whatever, and that were my specialty, I'd say fine, great. But in something like orthopedic, she'd just be taking up space. Now, you know that and I know that. Believe me, Peter, I know the type. The first time I look at her cross-eyed, she'll go into the sniffling act, and the whole thing will be a loss.
I wish her well, I really do. But don't inflict her on me, and vice versa.
What's the vice versa mean?
It means if you want me to deal with her, I'll do it.
She'll have to produce. She gets no special treatment.
Oh, I think she'll get very special treatment. Tougher than you give most people. And I think she'll handle it very well.
Fine. She knows my extension. Have her call.
Don't forget to turn the microphone off, Dr. Thorpe.
Yes. Miss Knockabout is in the hospital, but she can't come and see you today. Come right over here and just cool it for a minute, will you?
Then we'll go see her.
Oh, no, you don't.
Why not?
Because Miss Knockabout is not feeling very well. She's going to have an operation this afternoon, so she won't be able to see you for a while.
Manny, do you remember how sleepy you were when we took you up to have your tonsils out?
Yes.
All right. Well, that's just how Miss Knockabout's going to feel right now, so that's why you can't see her. Understand?
So we all have to be very quiet so we won't wake her up and make her feel worse. Beep, beep, beep. Hi.
Well, I've heard about out-of-town openings, but this is ridiculous. Thank you very much. Is that for me? Oh, watch. Ooh. No cameras, please. Private property. Stop peeking. That's fine. Thank you very much.
Well, Miss Post, how do we feel?
There are only 3 kinds of people that can say we, Doctor. Kings, editors of newspapers, and folks with tapeworms. Doctor, before you put me out, will you tell me this? Will I be able to play the piano after this is over?
Yes, of course.
Well, that's funny, because I could never play the silly thing before.
Miss Post, we're going to administer anesthetic now.
Wake me when it's over.
Can I have a light move, please? Yes, that's better. Bob, give me more pressure on the pneumatic tourniquet. I'm getting too much seepage. Thank you. This isn't just localized. The whole knee tissue area is inflamed. More suction, please. Wow, that thing's really torn up. Look at it. Doctors. Here we have a textbook picture of the unhappy triad. We have a medial collateral ligament tear, medial meniscus tear, a torn anterior cruciate ligament. What's this woman actually do for a living?
She's a children's entertainer. Does a lot of physical comedy. Takes a lot of falls, I guess.
Not anymore, she doesn't. Children are going to have to find somebody else to make them laugh. This lady's had it.
Can I help you?
Name's Joey Typin, Dr. Harper, theatrical representative and producer. One of my clients is a patient here, and I'm next to kin on those cards they fill out.
Well, it's Dr. Harden, and you're looking for Miss Knockabout, right?
In the groove, Doctor, in the groove. How's my client doing?
Well, she seemed to come through the operation all right. I can take you up to her room if you'd like. See if she's awake yet.
I'd be eternally grateful, Doctor.
Well, it's only one flight up. Why don't you just be grateful till next Tuesday? That'll be all right.
Ooh.
Would you wait here a minute, miss?
Hi there.
Hi, yourself. How do you feel?
Super. Those catnaps do wonders for a girl. How'd it go?
Well, Dr. Quentin found a great deal of damage to the ligaments. And according to the chart, he thinks there's probably some damage to the other knee, too.
all of which means?
You might have to cool it for a while. Or longer than a while.
No more super, triple specials is what you're saying.
No triples, doubles, or singles. There's Mr. Turpin outside. He'd like to talk to you if you feel up to it.
Sure. Send him in. More the merrier.
Hi, sweetheart. You look wonderful.
Hello, Joey.
You're just as natural as can be. How you feeling, sweetheart?
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
Is there anything I can get you, dear?
Yes, Joey, there is something you can get for me.
Just name it, dear. Anything you say.
Get me a lawyer. I'm gonna sue this place.
A lot of mornings in Tennessee start with the smell of Tennessee Pride country sausage. And the taste is the taste of the clear rain that waters our spices, and morning breezes and gentle warmth. And some say you'll taste the sunrise. Tennessee Pride country sausage. There's a reason we call it that.
There's a song for you in Tennessee.
Good times and harmony.
So won't you come and join us? Come on and play along. In Tennessee, we're playing your song.
Come to Tennessee, we're playing your song.
Call for your free vacation guide and see why Tennessee is a big hit.
You're living right, you're thinking light. Go fish! Yeah, you're keeping fit, that's it. Go fish! As long as you keep trying, you're gonna get your wish. Go fish!
Now, Long John Silver's has a lighter way to go. Our tender baked white fish. So get ready, get set.
Go fish! Long John Silver's.
Right now, come in and try our new baked fish light portions.
Do you keep your cat box nice and fresh?
Uh-huh. Uh-oh.
Try Fresh Step, the only litter that releases tiny odor controllers every time your cat scratches her steps. Fresh Step. Freshens with every step.
You pull the plug and boop.
Nothing happens.
Professional plumbers on Professional Strength Liquid Plumber.
It's thicker, so it goes straight down to the hair clog.
Clings to it, dissolves it, and just sucks it right through.
The best liquid drain opener is in the gray bottle. Professional Strength Liquid Plumber.
Buick, the American car line ranked most trouble-free, was the hit of this year's auto show, with showstoppers like the all-new Buick Park Avenue. Now, Buick quality and style is a bigger value than ever during your Better Buick dealer's Showstopper Savings Days. Every beautiful new Buick in stock is marked down to move, so you'll get a great price. Then get up to $2,000 factory cash back on selected Buick models. But you'd better hurry. Showstopper Savings Days end soon. See your Better Buick dealer. Do it today.
Well, I wouldn't be standing in your light if you asked me to sit down.
Sit down, Miss Thorpe.
Dr. Thorpe.
Whatever you prefer.
I wanted to ask you what books you'd recommend that we read up on while we're working with you.
Well, for you, I'd recommend What to Do Till the Doctor Arrives.
Must be very difficult for you,
What?
being that unsure of your masculinity. Sorry you have to run, Doctor.
I am not running.
Oh? What are you doing?
Miss Thorpe, This is going to hurt you a lot worse than it's going to hurt me.
Excuse me. Which of you is Dr. Harden?
It's me.
And you're Dr. Pettit?
Right.
Well, I understand Dr. Quinton's here.
Yeah, right over there.
Well, thank you very much. This is for you.
Thank you.
And you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
The truth is, Miss Thorpe, you are the one who is so unsure of her own identity that she has to overcompensate.
Doctor, that is sophomore nonsense. You really ought to know better.
Dr. Quinton?
Yes, by trying to invade those areas that are traditionally known to be the places that...
I don't know what you want, but I'm sure you can wait till this conversation is over.
Well, it can, but I know you'd rather it wouldn't.
Why not?
Because you're being sued for $500,000. Thank you very much. Thank you.
According to this, her case is not all that far-fetched. Accident happened on hospital grounds. 2 interns saw it happen. She had to call for aid before either of the interns reacted.
That's not exactly the way I remember it, Mr. Pryor.
She never gave any indication with the children that she was hurt.
According to this, she limped around and yelled.
I thought it was part of the act, that she was clowning for the kids.
You thought she was clowning for the children. But it won't come out like that in court.
Why am I mentioned?
You operated on her.
Successfully.
But why not both knees, Doctor? You told her that the other knee was probably injured, too.
But I had no way of knowing that until I found out how badly the left one was injured.
You couldn't have had the knee x-rayed?
Of course, I could have had it x-rayed, but she wasn't complaining of pain in that knee.
I believe that, Doctor. But we may have to prove that to a jury of her peers.
Gentlemen, you're lawyers. Advise us. What do we do?
Settle.
I disagree. Sorry, but there's a principle involved here. Well, it's obvious this woman was merely trying to capitalize on some minor accident, and I think we ought to take a stand.
Wendell, the accident was not minor. The woman's ability to earn a living has been impaired. And if we extend her earning capacity at present rates, say over the next 20 years, with some kind of cost of living escalator,
The cost will only be passed on to the patients if we settle out of court, Matthew. The insurance rates alone might be escalated to a point...
Oh, shut up. The difference in our profession is doctors know enough not to argue in front of their patients. You're talking about cost. This is not important. Let me bring up one point, will you? There are 3 gentlemen here. Their careers are at stake. Advise them.
Settle out of court, less publicity.
Court is the only place to be exonerated.
No one ever remembers whether or not you were exonerated. They only remember you were charged.
We are deeply grateful for your advice. One more thing I'd like to find out. Are we going to be charged for a house call?
Oh, it's true.
What is?
People really do say, "Where am I?" when they wake up.
Yes, they do.
May I have a tissue, please?
We're gonna have to find another sleeping pill to put you on. The one you're on now doesn't agree with you.
Well, I am leaving this hospital tomorrow, so you needn't waste your prescription pad. And don't blame the sleeping pill. This little number makes a reoccurrence in my head 2 or 3 times a week.
Nightmares.
Nightmare. Singular. Same one, an oldie but a goodie.
Want to tell me about it?
Nothing to tell, nothing happens.
Well, nothing scares you quite a bit, doesn't it?
goes way past scared. Way past. See, I'm in this theater. Huge theater. And it's packed. Wall-to-wall audience. And the lights go down. And the music comes up. And the spotlight goes on and I go on out. And there's no applause. They're just waiting out there. So I try my first big fall. And no one laughs. So I do the next bit. And no one makes a sound. No one laughs. And no matter what I do, or how hard I try, they don't make a sound. And then, one by one, they all get up and start walking out. And I call out. I say, just tell me what you want me to do. And they just keep walking. Walking, and there I am, all alone in the spotlight. All alone.
Is it that important to you that they laugh?
Laughter is very important to clowns, Doctor. And when you're a mite on the plain side, sometimes all you can be is a clown.
Oh, come on, you've got a lot to be grateful for.
Somehow, it's always people who look like you who are handing out those chin-up speeches. Listen, I don't notice you bending over backwards to ask me out, and that's not a hint.
Suppose it was.
It's not.
Well, if I asked you out, you'd just turn me down anyway.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. You're the second woman I've met today who needs some kind of mask before she can deal with a guy. You're afraid. Both of you.
Here's my address. Meet me for dinner at my house at 8 tomorrow night.
Done. I almost forgot I'm on duty tomorrow night. Maybe I'll get somebody to fill in tomorrow at 8.
We went to the fight capital of the world and asked the fans, who's the greatest heavyweight ever?
By far, it's Muhammad Ali.
Ripping punches, Muhammad Ali.
The challenger goes down again.
Muhammad Ali.
Who's the heavyweight champion of the world?
Sports Illustrated presents Muhammad Ali, the video. See his pro debut, his fights with Liston, Foreman, Frazier, Spinks, and more. And the video is free with your paid subscription to SI.
Get it and find out who the greatest of all time is.
A short, jolting right to the jaw. Liston goes down.
The man, he jabbed, fought, he danced.
He float like a butterfly and sting like a bee.
Keep the camera moving, because I'm kind of fast.
A sharp right and Foley goes down.
It brought back memories, things I'd seen and hadn't seen. All the fights, all the interviews. Muhammad Ali, he took them all on.
Sudden Liston, Bombino. God's former Joe Frazier.
Naming the round and all that. People thought that was a fluke.
He wanted to go to heaven, so I took him himself.
You don't see boxers like that anymore.
And George Foreman goes down. Foreman goes down like a tree struck by lightning.
And the Muhammad Ali video is free.
That video's free?
Can't be. How can it be free?
It's free when you subscribe to Sports Illustrated. Save over 50% off the cover price.
Oh, I'd go for it in a heartbeat. It's something to look into.
You'll get 23 issues, including the baseball preview and the swimsuit issue for 3 monthly installments of only $9.89. Or you can pay by credit card, so call now.
One of the greatest magazines that's been around this country since day one.
Kind of like Muhammad Ali, it gives you everything.
Come on, girl. We in Manila. This is Muhammad Ali at his very best, and it's unbelievable that Joe Frazier is
You relived great memories of the greatest champion ever.
To view the legend in the tape was fantastic.
People who never had seen Ali would love this tape.
Yes, I recommend it for anybody.
You can't walk away from this tape without being a Muhammad Ali fan.
Call our toll-free number now and get knockout savings on Sports Illustrated and get the Muhammad Ali video free.
What do we have here? Another drug OD?
Yeah. Check his answering machine. Maybe that'll give us some leads.
John, it's Sarah. It's 9 o'clock. Are we still going out tonight or what? Call me. I'm at home.
Man, it's me. I scored a couple of good hits for you. It's really good stuff. You know how to reach me.
John, it's your mom. Just calling to see if you're still coming home this weekend. Don't forget the barbecue is Sunday. Call us when you get in.
People who use drugs just don't get the message.
Here you are, sir. That happens to be the very best martini west of the Rockies. Drink hearty.
What is your recipe?
5 parts gin, 1 part vermouth.
Dry vermouth?
Mm-hmm, and slow gin.
Slow gin is not the same as regular gin.
Oh, is there much of a difference?
Yeah.
Well, I have a whole tray of cheese snack goodies over there that we can munch, and I'll just go right over and get them now. You're gonna love them.
Whoa. Now, why don't you just take it easy, and we'll sit over here, get to know each other, just talk. Simple?
No. Not when you're used to hiding behind a putty nose. So we won't talk about things like lawsuits.
Well, we just talked about it, didn't we? So you can stop hiding.
So anyway, my mother says that all the kids on her block are up in arms because Miss Knockabout got hurt and I had something to do with it.
Well, I heard that it was all your fault, that you and Pooch planned the whole thing. Right.
They didn't plan anything. They just thought it was a good idea at the time.
Yes.
I'm really happy to see that my impending ruin fills everybody with such glee.
Joy.
It's not glee, Greg. It's relief. We might have gotten sick and had you as a doctor one day.
Oh, yeah.
Touché, doctor.
Try G8.
What is it?
It's a famed Tibetan sea shanty called How Does a Fat-Headed Orthopedic Surgeon Apologize? Because he feels like he needs a friend, maybe. Blues.
It sounds terrific. I wish they hadn't taken that away from me.
Who's they?
They are the ones who invented mosquitoes and poison ivy and sunburn. They're the ones who discovered colic and told Pandora to open that box wide. They're the ones who decided that Mrs. Post's girl child could not only enjoy a good joke, she could be one. That's who they are.
Lady, you are they. You figure if everybody laughs loud enough, nobody will hear you cry. Maybe so. But they don't get a chance to see how pretty you are.
I'm not.
In the eye of the beholder. And since I'm doing the beholding, I say you're pretty. No arguments.
But can I be pretty and funny at the same time?
I guess she was right. I did spend a lot of time at the hospital. Still do. That's no kind of life for a woman. But I admit the divorce came as a surprise. I thought Marcia was stronger than that.
Is that why you object to women in medicine? Because you don't think they're strong enough?
Oh, I think they're strong, but in a different way from a man, about different things. And I take that into consideration. I have to.
You choose to.
Same thing. You take that girl, Miss Knock Your Butt, or whatever her name is. Now, if she hadn't come in under emergency conditions, I might have had time to do
If she'd been a man, wouldn't you have taken the time?
treatment would have been identical.
I think you believe that, Doctor. But I'm not sure I do. And I know Miss Post doesn't. She thinks the medicine she got was second rate. Because you think women are second class.
No, I don't think so. No, it would be impossible.
You can't operate.
It's not a question of what I can do. Of course I can operate. The odds against attaining the kind of mobility that that girl needs.
Depends on the post-operative therapy, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You don't think she can take it?
Look, I have operated on professional athletes, real tough guys, whose knees weren't half as badly torn up as that girl's. But they're not so tough when it comes to quadriceps therapy. It's agony, pure and simple. I have no desire to put that girl through it when I can't guarantee success.
She's not asking for a guarantee. She's asking for a chance, which is more than she's got now. Let her decide if she can take it. If you'll operate on some dummy of a football player, why not Miss Post?
Because I know a football player can put up with the kind of agony that's involved.
And a woman can't.
Correct.
David, you're a bigot. Not just in regard to the people you work with, but in regard to your patients.
That's not true. A woman's just not strong enough.
We are as strong as we have to be. As strong as you'll let us be. Oh, David, trust us.
Good night, Doctor. Dr. Harden? Good evening, Doctor.
Hi, what can I do for you?
You can give me your considered estimate of what it would take to talk Miss Knockabout into checking back into New North.
Why, to avoid a lawsuit?
No, Doctor. This time I'd be building up her other knee, hoping to strengthen it to the point where she might have some semblance of effective mobility. No guarantee that it would be successful. Even if it were, the post-operative therapy would be agonizing. What do you think? Can she take it?
Sure. Some people do anything for a laugh.
You're approved or we pay you $100 cash. Don't let past credit problems ruin your dreams of a new home, new car, new furniture, electronics, and more. Call now and discover how to restore your credit. Get a major bank card like Visa or MasterCard with up to a $5,000 credit line from the bank to you in 10 days or less. Remember, you're approved or we pay you $100. Call now and restore your credit. Get a major bank card with up to a $5,000 credit line in 10 days or less. It works or we pay you. 1-900-568-9800. $9 per call.
This quality Craftmatic Model 2 adjustable bed costs 50% less than this quality nationally advertised brand name flatbed. 50% less. That's right. For 50% less, you can enjoy the comfort, luxury, and convenience an adjustable bed brings to your bedroom. Read in bed, watch TV in bed, relax and elevate your head, back, and feet. Plus, get the best night's sleep of your life, and do it for 50% less than the cost of this quality flatbed. Call toll-free now to get the facts free by mail about Craftmatic's Model 2 bed that adjusts electrically at the touch of a button, supports your entire body effortlessly in any position, yet costs 50% less than this flatbed. Don't buy any bed until you get our free catalog by mail. Call for it now. There's absolutely no obligation.
Call 1-800-441-1200. That's 1-800-441-1200. Toll free. Call 1-800-441-1200.
People in Pueblo, Colorado can't really say why they do things better than most.
I was born with a green thumb, I guess.
Of course, it's got nothing to do with Pueblo being the home of the Consumer Information Catalog.
Just a little something I made for science class.
No, it's got nothing to do with that catalog's list of almost 200 government booklets on everything from jobs and financial affairs.
I've always been good with numbers. That's a dog. Sell.
To education, federal benefits, health, and exercise. So, naturally, you wouldn't expect these folks to tell you that getting a free catalog and sample booklet is as easy as sending your name and address to Catalog, Pueblo, Colorado, 81009. See, the people in Pueblo can't really say why they do things better than most.
Great day for a run.
But could it have anything to do with writing for a free consumer information catalog?
Nah.
There are a good many people that will tell you that the cure is worse than the affliction, and I can't really argue the point. Therapy is exhausting and painful, but if the regimen is followed...
Oh, don't tell us about regimens, Doc. We both know the only reason you want to operate is so Sookie can't take you to the cleaners in court.
Wait a minute, Turbin, that's not true.
Then how come he didn't mention this operation before?
Because I wasn't aware of what a great physical strain Miss Post's occupation places upon her. I wasn't aware of what her occupation means to her. Let's just say I wasn't aware of a lot of things, and now I am.
That just doesn't wash as far as I'm concerned. And I think it ought to be talked over with Sookie's lawyers and your
No,
lawyers.
Joey. I don't have to talk to their lawyers nor our lawyers. I think I have to talk to someone else.
Hi.
Hello. I have a problem, Doctor.
Name it.
Well, it's a rewrite of this old fairy tale, see? Where the prince kisses Sleeping Beauty and she wakes up. Well, that's the end of the fairy tale. But in the one I have going, she finds out that he woke her up so that she could drop a lawsuit.
Did she really find that out?
No. But she's afraid it might be true. Really afraid.
Look at me. Look at me. Now, Dr. Quentin told you about the operation. So there's no more to be said about that. You have to make up your own mind. And you've got lawyers that'll tell you about your lawsuit. Well, that's none of my affair either. But I don't lie to people, Sookie. I don't lie. I said you were pretty because it was true, and for no other reason. It was true. It is true.
Wait! I forgot something. What'd you forget? I forgot to stay at home. Here we go, the big finish.
I saw him fire the shot. Tell the police.
There he is.
Dr. Quentin, here I come, right back where I started from. Open up my flabby knee, and then I'll love thee. Whee! Doctor, will I be able to play the violin after this is over?
Beats me, lady. I just came here to look at naked broads myself.
I've never seen you like this before.
Like what? I'm fine. Oh, that's right. He's fine, honey. He's just fine. I believe how fine he is. He'll punch you right in the mouth.
All right. I'm sorry. I beg your pardon.
Hey, Pooch, she'll be all right. Really, she will.
No guarantees, right?
Nope, no guarantees. You ought to know better than to ask.
I do know better. That's why I'm in such a bad mood, I guess. Now, look, I'm gonna take a walk over to the hospital. I'll see you guys later.
Peace, brother.
Oh, he's pretty strung out about that girl, isn't he?
That would appear to be the case.
It's a pretty unlikely match, isn't it? Well, Pooch is a pretty unlikely fella.
They, sure hire funny-looking night watchmen around this place.
You might not believe this.
I know I won't believe it. What I will believe is that the children's ward is on the second floor. You look an awful lot like a child. Come on. Ugh. Now the question is, what was somebody who looks very much like a child doing off of the second floor?
I was trying to get her autograph.
Whose autograph?
Miss Knockabout. She's sick upstairs.
You shouldn't bother people when they're sick, little guy.
She didn't mind, but after she signed my book, all of a sudden she started breathing funny, and she got real white, and her chest started hurting her real bad.
Wait. What hurt her?
Her chest, right here. And then she went to sleep right away.
Get a nurse in 663. Stat, alert the card on 6. See if this child gets to bed.
Dr. Harden wants a nurse in 663, stat. Alert the card on your floor.
Get the card!
House staff blue, room 663.
House staff blue, room 663, please.
Suki! Hey, what's wrong?
That speaker code means they've got to respond at once.
Why?
Because somebody's dying.
Where's Simon? I need a thoracic man in here.
Clear. Clear. Straight.
What do you have, Peter? Chest pains and labored breathing. Fatty emboli.
No, it's not fatty emboli. She threw a clot.
How do you know?
There was a kid here when it happened. He said it came on all of a sudden, pointing to the right side of his chest.
That's a big gamble, Doctor.
She was talking to him when it hit. She wasn't confused or disoriented. Could be pulmonary embolism.
It could be.
Blood pressure is 80/20, Doctor.
I've lost the apical pulse.
Femoral.
Nothing.
Same here.
She's on the scope.
Ventricular fib. Paddles. Come on. Quick. everybody, stand back. Hit it!
Still fit, Doctor.
Sodium bicarb. 1F, but get another ready. I'm sure she's acidotic.
Again?
400 this time. Hit it!
Still fit.
Once more. Hit it!
She's back.
Alert OR for a possible pulmonary embolectomy. We've got to get that blood clot, Dr. Harden.
Good morning, Doctor.
Mr. Thorpe.
I heard you was the one figured out what happened to Silky. I wanted to tell you thanks. And if anything happens to her, I wanted to tell you I'm gonna pound you into the ground like a pole.
And I wouldn't blame you.
How come she doesn't wake up?
It's hard to say. She could drift off any time.
What does drift off mean?
Or she could come to anytime. There's no telling.
Is it a good sign that she's out so long?
No, it's not.
I ain't never been anyone's next of kin before. I wish she knew how much I wanted her back.
Hey, Suki. Hey, it's me. Come on, lady, don't bug out on me now. I came to see you. I'll admit the theater isn't crowded. It's only me standing here. But I'm not leaving, Sue. I came to see you. Don't disappoint me, lady. Look, I don't want my money back. I want you, you dopey clown. Now come on out. I won't leave, Sook. Now come on. It's all right, Sook. Clowns cry too. No.
So much pain, disease, death among the children of the world. What can one person do? One person can save one child. We're not asking you to save the world. We're asking you to give one child a chance for 70 cents a day. To call Christian Children's Fund for more information on sponsoring one truly deserving child. Your 70 cents a day, $21 a month, would mean the world to a child. It means nourishing meals every day and clean water to drink. It means medical treatment and care, inoculations and medicine. It means books and schooling and learning. Give 70 cents a day and give hope and progress to a child, a family, a community. For over 50 years, CCF has worked where the need is greatest and millions have been saved, but many still die. 40,000 children die each day from hunger and hunger-related diseases. That's 280,000 each week. Each month, more than 1 million. The numbers seem overwhelming. And when the numbers are this huge, many caring people look away because they think there's nothing significant they can do. That is also a tragedy, because there is a small yet hugely significant thing you can do. You can save one life. You can sponsor one child through CCF for 70 cents a day. We're not asking you to save the world. We're asking you to save one child. One child, one CCF sponsor. That's the goal. 70 cents a day. That's the commitment. Life over death. That's your achievement. You can save one life. That's not the question. The question is, will you? Make a world of difference for one child. Call CCF now.